On July 15, a shocking incident took place that sent shockwaves across the entire USA, when a 20-year-old young man named Thomas Crook tried to target Donald Trump from a distance of 140 meters with an assault rifle in Butler, Pennsylvania. The shooter's target was directly at Donald Trump, who was delivering a speech at the 0.5 seconds before the bullet fired. Donald Trump moved his head, and the bullet that was supposed to hit his head hit his ear instead. In the chaos of continuous firing, 2 people were injured and 1 man died. The whole area erupted with noise and chaos, and security persons immediately covered Donald Trump. His ear was bleeding. At the same time, the secret security sitting on the roof behind killed the shooter with a sniper. Donald Trump, who was covered by the Secret Service and was sitting injured, got up and raised his hands towards the sky and said, "Fight, fight, fight." He knew that his life was in danger, but despite that, his iconic gesture is commendable, which will always be remembered in history. Then the security team took him to the hospital where he was treated and discharged. But many questions arise here, especially regarding security. In today's video, we will tell you about the mistakes that were made, which if not made, would not have led to such a big incident. Mistake number 1, the shooter who attacked Donald Trump, Thomas Crook, was seen by the people present at the rally, who raised an alarm saying there is a man on the roof with a gun. But due to the negligence of the security personnel and missing a crucial point, they failed to spot the shooter. The Secret Service personnel present on the roof also failed to spot the shooter, whose purpose is to identify and eliminate any suspicious person. The snipers were looking in the direction of the shooter but failed to spot him. Curious, don't you think? Why would the security forces ignore such a grave warning? Were they compromised in some way? They spotted him only after he had revealed his intention to the world. When people arise questions on security, the officials have clarified that the shooter was out of the security range. The shooter was 140 meters away, and security's range didn't cover the distance. The second mistake was that the rally was held at a high ground, which was a wrong choice. There were tall buildings nearby, which the shooter used to their advantage. If the rally had been held at a low ground, the incident might have been avoided. The roof from which the shooter targeted Donald Trump was 140 meters away, and it was possible to clearly see and spot him from that distance. If high ground was the only option, then the use of machines like metal detectors and magnets was necessary. Every individual's life in that big rally was important, and security range should have been increased. What are your thoughts on this? Please share in the comments section. Mistake number 3. But another reason this attack happened might be the common use of weapons in the USA. People have a right to bear arms, but recently, Joe Biden has added several restrictions on buying and using them. Like, you now need a background check and a license to carry. Despite these restrictions, people are still getting their hands on weapons. And the stats are crazy. Did you know that over 40,000 people die every year from shooting in the USA? That's like a whole city gone. There are more weapons in the USA than humans. People have access to some serious firepower. We've got a problem on our hands, and they're still using them to harm others. We need to figure out a way to stop this. The FBI has started an investigation, which has revealed the name of the killer is Thomas Crook, who lived an hour away from Butler. During the investigation, no motive was found, and no connection to any political team was established. The investigation also revealed that the shooter had no criminal record prior to this incident. Now, many questions arise, and Thomas Crook has taken the answers with him. Soon, some news and answers to these questions will surely emerge. Another news is that Trump will continue his rally journey. His gesture of touching the helmet of the martyred man has created a special place in the hearts of people across the USA.